What a lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance, great consequence in this part of the world. They've been talking about this one for a while and they have rolled up to it in fantastic numbers. You should have seen the roads outside the ground in the hour or two leading up to it. It has been bumper to bumper, the traffic has been extraordinary, but the level of expectation is also very, very high. And these supporters who were queuing round the block for their tickets as soon as we knew the date of the fixture, well, now they can't wait for it to begin. And begin it will any second now. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. There's the whistle. Deftly done. It's on a plate. With a delicate ball. Danger averted for now. Knocks it away. Clears it out of harm's way. That's offside. Yes, it is. And now the breakaway. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Attempts to play it through. Gets away from his opponent. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And it's played forward. The goal now would certainly liven things up. Has a hit! Oh, he's missed it.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Gets into some space. The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. What's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. And he has been fouled there. Oh, shooting chance! He's missed, but not by that far. And it's got through. Has a goal! It's in! The breakthrough arrives at last! Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. A 1-0 lead established.
Well, we certainly had to wait for it, Peter. Now a difficult decision. Is it stick or twist?
He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Plays it over to the other flank. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, they may be down, but they're far from out. In terms of chances, they're right up there with these opponents.
Goes for goal! In it goes! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Oh, that always looked the likely outcome.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done. Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner. Valencia showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Big chance! Valencia desperately need a goal, and this could... looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. Valencia have to get it into the box, and quickly. Chance to break. And there's a long ball. Cuts it out. And there goes the final whistle. A game chock full of moments and talking points. It could have gone either way, but chose in the end to share its spoils. It ends in a highly entertaining draw. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Vigo certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
So that's it for... lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance, great consequence in this part of the world. They've been talking about this one for a while and they have rolled up to it in fantastic numbers. You should have seen the roads outside the ground in the hour or two leading up to it. It has been bumper to bumper, the traffic has been extraordinary, but the level of expectation is also very, very high. And these supporters who were queuing around the block for their tickets as soon as we knew the date of the fixture, well, now they can't wait for it to begin. And begin it will any second now. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. And that gets things running. Done very well to intervene. Gets on the end, has a pop! It's gone out for a throw-in. Away from immediate danger. Needed a better pass there. Gets it upfield. There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball.
La Coruña seemed to have chosen a tougher route through the middle. That was easily read and dealt with.
They've got it back as soon as they gave it away. And that's sprayed out wide. That's great strength on the ball. In with a header! And he's done it! He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Won a corner. Defence has got rid of that. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. He's in, surely! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Keeper sends it forward. Cuts it out. Hoists it forward. Has a hit! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was square and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I
I still haven't moved.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolute.
The referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. Look back on the first 45 minutes.
It's been a really good watch, but I think the managers will be looking for that extra bit of organisation and focus now, just to try and get a little control on this game.
So, both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. Already up and running for the second half. No reported change to either side during the break. Well, that's where he wants it.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Forward it goes. Good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, he was thinking about headlines, I'm sure, but he ought to focus more on breaking lines.
Shot at goal! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Tries to get it forward quickly, and it's played forward. Oh, good interception. Tries to get it forward quickly. This could spell danger. It's broken loose.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
That's the sort of defending that is... Hits one! Oh, what a hit! What a hit! A finish right from the top draw. And the comeback is complete. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Yeah, I just thought he made great use of his upper body there. It would have taken something really special to keep that out. Yeah, it was pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Well read, he's sorted that out. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Clears it out of harm's way. Tries a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy.
And that's that. What a match, what a comeback. That is how to respond to adversity. Truly deserving winners. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions, and it paid off. For me, they were persistent and ruthless.
That's it from us. Many thanks go to Jim Beglin, and goodbye from us. Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. This must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. San Sebastian have gone with a 4-5-1, Jim.
Well, the lone striker has to be prepared to do some of the work himself, but essentially he needs two of the three central midfielders to make runs beyond him and trust that the wide men can service the penalty box and make those link-up runs from out to in. He should get plenty of support with this setup.
There's the whistle. There's a long ball. Koku hoists it forward. Well positioned to make that interception. Xavi. He's looked long this time. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Drilled in low. Quarter of an hour played.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
It's a promising ball. Now surely tries a shot! Oh, shame, that was nicely worked.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Xavi. Koku tries to get it forward quickly. And that is as far as they're going to go. Hit long and direct. Triol. Xavi. Koku. Cuts it out. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And the shot! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
He's there to clear it. It'll be a throw-in. Xavi. Shapes to shoot! He scored! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing.
And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Still a fragile lead.
And the first 45 minutes are up. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It was very, very tight.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
San Sebastian head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. San Sebastian carrying a 1-goal lead. Koku goes for goal! He has done it! The second half off to a spectacular start. Simplicity itself.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
Barcelona at the equaliser, and we're all square.
Look, get your seatbelts on, because this is showing all the signs of another roller coaster ride.
And it's played forward. Triol. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next?
Well, goals change games, and now that parity has been restored early in this half,
He's had a shot!
that's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Time for a change in personnel. Xavi Alonso. Oh, he's found him in space. Chance! Surely this time. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Forward it goes. Koku. Looking to break out here. Kluivert.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
It's broken loose. Turns and goes back.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling. Time is ticking away, and they're playing as if they're defending a lead. They've got to get it up the pitch.
It's got through to him. He has a pop! Luis Enrique. And that's it. So nothing between them after all of that, and you can't really argue with the result. Well, the manager too unhappy with the outcome, and the fans really well entertained. It's all square in the end. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
San Sebastian certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
Well, thanks to Jim. We both wish you... Well, a very good evening to you as you join us for tonight's live game. Unfortunately, our weather forecast is somewhat less than promising. We're told to expect intermittent spells of heavy rain, which might very well impact on the quality of the football later. It'll certainly add a new dimension, especially for those players who like to keep hold of the ball. A few anxious faces hoping it will all somehow stay away, but I have to tell you that we are told is an extremely unlikely scenario. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Vallecas have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Chance! And he's done it! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Vallecas take the lead.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left.
Tries a shot! He scored! They have done it! They have their equaliser! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Goes for goal! Good hit, kept the keeper honest. Much subtlety, he's launched himself there. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. The referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Yeah, I think they'll be happy with that scoreline. I just hope the second half is as good as the first. It's been pulsating stuff.
So, both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half. But the score at half-time is 1-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Goes down, but nothing given. Dinks one in. Amor. Shoots! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Been levered clear. Battles to win it. Hits one! And somehow it stayed out. Villarreal can make their change now with a break in play. He spotted the run and played him through. Amor. He's had a shot! Oh, he's managed to miss it.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Vallecas have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He's had a goal! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it. Vallecas making consecutive changes here.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle. Going nowhere fast is about the only way I can describe this. They've just got to be busier.
Goes long, and it's got through. Has a pop! Abdullawi. And that's that. Well, no winner here, but an intriguing game. The result probably a fair reflection. It has finished all square. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points.
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. So it's away we go then.
There's a long ball.
It's gone a long way up and away. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. And it's played forward. Gets good distance on it. It's a throw.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Aimed in towards the centre. No goals as yet. He's through the middle. Cleared without complication. Gets it back, drives it towards the front. That has put a stop to that. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Floats one over. Needed a better pass there. Keeper's got good distance on that. That'll be a throw. Could be a chance here. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Just brushed off the ball there, and now the breakaway. There's the whistle for half-time. So both sides have drawn blanks and have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. What's the first half compared with your expectation?
Unspectacular, but solid, and that solidity could yet be the foundation for them to go on and win.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And we're already back underway here.
Tenerife playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
Surely! He's had a shot! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, the run was really impressive. The finish was depressive, and expectations were not met.
Tries to get it forward quickly. And if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Here it is! He's had a shot! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Forward it goes. Tries to stroke it through. Chance! And yes, it's there! And that really is so impressive.
Oh, look, it's always great to see a solo effort with a goal. It's the ideal combination of pace and control.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Tenerife break the deadlock.
The perfect display, and the old saying comes to mind, when the going gets tough, etc.
Hoists it forward.
They didn't manage to get nearly enough into the box, and that speaks of little ambition.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, goes for goal! It's there! 2 to the good! They have breathing space!
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning breakaway.
Tenerife could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Yeah, looks very much like the final nail in the coffin for me, I have to say.
Sousa, forward it goes. Gets into some space. Going for goal! He's missed, but by that far.
Very speculative, with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So they bask in their win, A genuinely professional performance and a result which is well deserved. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Tenerife won thanks to a disciplined game plan, homework provided.
So, perfect blue skies, almost no wind, beautiful sunshine. These are indeed conditions for the beautiful game. The backdrop here, picturesque, idyllic. No doubt one of the best days of the footballing calendar, and it has added to a really jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much the dress code. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
So it's away we go then.
There's a long ball.
Has a goal! He's delivered all right!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Madrid go ahead, 1 goal to the good. Battles to win it back. Morientes. He's picked him out. Danger averted for now. Drives it towards the front. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Morientes. Tries to get it forward quickly. Just brushed off the ball there. Guti. Madrid are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. And he's cut it out. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. VIGO. Keeper's got good distance on that. Zidane. Has a hit! They've done it! And with that goal comes comfort.
Madrid are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Madrid take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Finds himself eased off the ball. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And we've reached half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first-half success with another show of strength?
Madrid in control at half-time, 2-0. If you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. It's being played forward. Zidane. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Makaleli. Hit long and direct. Well played, he saw that coming. And it's played forward. Well, that's where he wants it. Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. Tried to play it through.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
He's through the middle. Roberto Carlos! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Time for a change in personnel. Massive lead! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. Great corner, and he did the rest.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
The changes then in quick succession.
I just think that's really good management, introducing one of his younger players when the pressure's totally off, just allowing him some valuable, easy on-field experience time.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Forward it goes. It's a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Gets wrestled off the ball. Morientes. Zidane. Has he picked him out? Oh, shooting chance! They've scored! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
So here comes the substitution.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so It's no surprise.
Madrid tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. Nicely measured pass. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. What a ball, goes for goal! Oh, there was plenty on that. Hoists it forward. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Morientes tries to stroke it through. Oh, real chance! Forward it goes. And that's that. Madrid are irresistible here. Dominant, utterly ruthless. Only ever one result, a comfortable win. Your reflections then, Jim?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions, and it paid off. For me, they were...
Well, we have the most perfect day for you. A warm hello in every sense of the word. The sun is out and football has a special place on this most idyllic of days. A fixture ahead of us to which we've all been looking forward for so very, very long, and it means so very, very much. The scene could not be more beautiful. The pitch looks terrific. The players are ready to get started, and we cannot wait for the contest that lies ahead. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. Well, we're on the way. And there's a long ball. Big chance! They score! And that's got him off to a flyer! Terrific audacity. Just gorgeous skill.
Well, the goalkeeper would have helped to make his mind up on how he was going to finish it.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Out to the left it goes. Hoists it high. Oh, managed to get it away. Forward it goes. And here's the chance to counter. Out to the right. He's got options out wide. Oh, really good feet from him. Going for goal! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Plays it out to the flank. There has been just the early goal here, and the score is 1-0. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Played down the flank, gets into some space. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Now, chance to break. Lobs it in gently. Cleared without complication. Strong, and the finish! Good hit, kept the keeper honest. Nice to get it forward quickly. There is the half-time whistle. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with the first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain the momentum now and finish the job.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. Already up and running for the second half. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that's a fine save!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
And the shot! It's broken loose. Now can he finish? That's good defending, very good defending. And now the breakaway. He's through, goes for goal! And it's played forward, and the counter is on. It's on a plate. Hoists it forward. Well, that's where he wants it. And he's there to clear it. Ruben Castro. Breaks on here. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have...
Tries a shot! In it goes! 2 up and threatening to pull clear!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. And they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
So that's 2 now without reply. Shoots! Oh, he's managed to miss it.
Oh, they're definitely going about things the right way, Peter. A goal soon can bolster energy levels now.
Quick glance at goal. Looking to get within range. Has a pop! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
I actually like to see that in shots at goal when there's a noticeable effort to get over the ball and keep it down.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Two changes being made right now. Battles to win it back. Joaquin. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Here's a clever pass. And that's that. So they bask in their win. A genuinely professional performance and a result which is well deserved. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, if ever there was a good tone setter for a football match, that was it.
Well, hello and welcome to what amounts to football heaven. It doesn't get a whole lot better than this. The conditions are utopian. The sky is blue and the players are with us for a football match so widely and keenly anticipated. Truly, this is pristine, and the level of expectation and excitement is reflected in the smiling faces of the crowd. They know it means so much, and they also experience between them a great sense of privilege at being able to attend this most special of games. Going for goal! They scored!
That's the start dreams are made of, and that has to give them great confidence for what's to come.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think 2 keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind 1. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Malaga have an early lead. Good start. It's being played forward. That's been drilled forward. Looks to thread it through. Sticks in a foot to win it back. Hoists it high. He's left his man. There has been just the early goal here, and the score is 1-0. Hoists it forward. Done very well to intervene. Can he has a hit! That's been levered clear. It's come as a pop! They scored! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. It is a good finish. The odds were against them. Little matter.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. So that's shapes to shoot! Oh,
Oh, denied brilliantly.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Oh, some tackle that. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. It's a loose ball. There is the half-time whistle. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first-half success with another show of strength?
Malaga ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Up towards the front line.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
He's had that put on a plate. Has a goal! He's going off. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And it's hoist. He hits it.
Well, I think when you're in that situation, all you can do is tip your hat to the keeper, because that was fantastic. They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Malaga can make their change now with a break in play. Battles to win it back. Lobs it in gently, floated through. It's on a plate. Chance!
Again, let me mention what a wonderful stop the goalkeeper pulled off there. Really wonderful.
And it's played forward. Oh, good take in a good area. That's pretty clear. It is a foul.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Malaga presented with the perfect chance here to open up their lead. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. A couple of changes then in quick succession. And the ball's come out. Towering header. Another chance. They are rampant. And they are cruising away. That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of the goal. What a display, what a player.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Played out to the right. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Now a chance to break.
Acuna.
Well played, he saw that coming. Zaragoza could have here their final chance. Tries a header! Oh, outstanding save. Duda. Look at the defender bombing forward. And time is up. Malaga have run big and in style. Everything went for them. Their poor opponents left chasing shadows. A scintillating performance. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Malaga showed us why it's so important to seize the initiative. Once in front, they grew in belief and rarely looked at risk.
Well, that's the lot for now. Thanks to you, Jim, and goodbye. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world, and boy does it add to the occasion. And that gets things running. Chip through. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Forward it goes. And the counter is on. Has he picked him out? Shooting chance! He's delivered all right!
And looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Sevilla take the early advantage. Hoists it forward. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
And now the breakaway. Oh, good interception. 15 minutes till half-time. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Lovely feet. She goes for goal! In it goes! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight.
Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all round.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Cut out in the nick of time. And it's played forward. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Well played, he saw that coming. And we've reached half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Sevilla ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And the game has already resumed here. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Whipped up to meet it! It's good distance on it. Forward it goes. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Floats one over. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
He can get that clear. He gets past his man. To get it forward quickly. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Hoists it forward. And the finish! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, that ought to have wrapped it up, Peter. He may well regret that, you know.
So we have a double substitution going on here. Brushed off the ball there. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good... Hits one! And it's been in for the pieces! Laid towards the front then. And it's played forward. Sprayed out wide. Tries to get it forward quickly. Battles to win it back. It's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And once more they can't get through. So that's it. It is all over. Decent win by a very competent performance. Without doubt they were the better side, and the result reflects as much. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
I think it's all about setting the right tone at the start of the match, and if you can back that up with an early goal, it just energises everybody, the whole performance, and I think they were certainly more fluid as a result of the early goal.
Well, thanks to Jim. Well, hello and welcome to what amounts to football heaven. It doesn't get a whole lot better than this. The conditions are utopian. The sky is blue and the players are with us for a football match so widely and keenly anticipated. Truly, this is pristine, and the level of expectation and excitement is reflected in the smiling faces of the crowd. They know it means so much, and they also experience between them a great sense of privilege at being able to attend this most special of games. This place simply a monument to the game. Has a pop! And he's done it!
Right from the first whistle, they played with an energy that makes them good value for that early goal.
With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Pamplona have an early lead. Good start. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Pamplona scored early, of course, and the score is 1-0. Tries to get it forward quickly.
Valladolid have opted to really stretch the game now.
Yeah, that's pretty evident, but what's their thinking?
It looks as if the opposition are happy to defend the width of the 18-yard box.
He's had a go! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Yeah, they've got away with it, but that was a defensive letdown to see him march through like that.
I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Oh, some tackle that. That's a good ball to find him. Foot in. And now they can launch a counter. Brings it forward. It's come loose. And the shot! Goal! And this is getting better and better. Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second. Pamplona take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Oh, that's neat. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Gets into some space. Movement there, but not the best of finishes.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
And that has been cleared. Shoots! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Oh, that's a spot.
And it's going to be the final action of the first half. We'll back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Pamplona go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And we are already promptly back underway. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Hoists it forward.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Good challenge. He just stood firm. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. And it's played forward. Now a chance to break.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Plays it out to the flank. Gets it upfield. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. He's got options out wide. Gorgeous control there. Towering header! He scores! With so little time left, grandstand finish. A great delivery and a finish to match.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Valladolid give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish. Played back in. A real chance to break. He's had a shot! And yes, it's there! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see.
So that's it. It is all over. A decent win via a very competent performance. Without doubt, they were the better side, and the result reflects as much. Would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Pamplona certainly ran a perfect race from start to finish. Out of the blocks quickly, they got themselves in front, and they just didn't look back.